What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Triplestack's kitchen on Thanksgiving Eve. We're gonna cook. No, let me rephrase that. We're gonna bake a 7-Up cake today, and we're gonna make a banana pudding. All from scratch. Everything from scratch. So, before I get started, I'm gonna go ahead and fix me a libation. Get my clear cup. I'm gonna have some Malibu rum. Give me some of that good cran grape Kroger juice. Mix it with a little peach cranberry, apple, white cranberry peach. Let me rephrase that. Also, I'm gonna have me one of these peach twisted teas. So, the ingredients you need for this cake. I don't know if any of y'all had ever had a 7-Up cake or tasted one before, but when I tell you, if you make it like I show you, you ain't gonna want to share it with nobody. You know, you got my mixer. You gotta have 3 sticks of butter. Cause you know you get a little 6-ounce can of 7-Up. You gotta have your lemon abstract. You need 5 eggs. We're gonna use Swan's Down cake flour. You need 3 cups of cake flour. You gotta get the baker's joy. You need 3 cups of sugar. And you gotta spray your bundt pan first. Spray that and then put it in the refrigerator. Keep that cool until you're ready to put your cake batter inside. You're gonna put your oven on 350. You're gonna bake it for 60 minutes. Oh, the second part of this, I'm gonna make a banana pudding from scratch. This is how big the pan is for my banana pudding. See how deep that is? It's gonna be real good and rich. Let me do this. All right. I know I said spray your bundt pan, but I'm gonna do that in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and put this butter in my glass dish. Before my butter start melting everywhere. You gotta have your butter, leave your butter out so it can get soft. You don't want to be trying to churn it and mix it while it's hard and cold. Take a little bit too long. If you forget to do that, you know, you can put it in the microwave for maybe about 20 to 25 seconds, fresh out the refrigerator. You know, my butter started dripping already. Take these glasses off. You want to spread. When you do this, you want to have some ventilation. You know, you don't want it all in the air, but you can do it over the sink. You want to make sure you have a real good coating because you don't want your cake to stick. So we're going to throw that in the refrigerator. Let that get cool and chill. I like to clean and when I move, you know, I don't like no cluttered kitchen. I don't know about y'all, but it's a good drink. So we're gonna be proper with measurements. You know, we're gonna get the measuring cup. Go ahead and do our 3 cups of sugar. This is a two cup measuring cup. Yeah, that's 2 right there. Now, most people, you know, when they mixing stuff, they might put 1 egg at a time and get the mixer going. I'm putting everything in at one time. I'm gonna cut all that time out. We ain't got all day to be in the kitchen baking. Remember, I gotta show you how to make a banana pudding. Do that good eyeball test. Gonna get the mix out. Now when you're mixing this, make sure you have you a big glass dish. It might get a little messy. All that noise in the background, you know, I got the Boston Milwaukee game on. My kids might come downstairs. They might bother me. Might talk a little trash. Them egg laying best. Hey man, they the truth. Make sure you know when you crack your eggs, you don't drop no shells in your mix. Nobody want to have no crunch in their cake. Then again, maybe y'all do. To each his own. I ain't eating no dang crunch. And I got this recipe from my mom. But I think I make the cake a little bit better. Only thing different that she does that I don't do, because I don't really, I eat a cake with the icing on it. I don't like making no icing. I like mine just as it is. It's gonna be rich, thick. But again, to each his own. Gonna put these eggs back in the refrigerator. I'll pull them back out because I'm gonna have to use 2 eggs. Well, 1 whole egg and then an egg without the yolk for my banana pudding. Y'all doing all right for today? Thanksgiving Eve. What y'all cooking? Y'all gonna be baking something? You don't bake? You do bake? Or y'all just like to eat? You know, you can comment, let me know. It don't matter if you do it or don't. Now, I will tell you, for this recipe, I use 3 cups of cake flour, but the recipe says you can use 2 cups of cake flour, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. But again, to each his own. I like my cake fluffy, so I use 3 cups of this cake flour. I was trying to get my son down here so I could, teach him how to make a cake. He too busy upstairs playing a video game or something. Probably on his phone. YouTube and Instagram, something like that. I don't know. But I do teach him how to cook. Matter of fact, I instruct him and let him do it periodically. I was trying to tell him how to make the greens that I made yesterday, but he didn't want to make none. So I said, okay. Maybe Christmas time. I'll watch this in a second. But I will tell you, when you're making this 7-Up cake, do not, I repeat, I reiterate, do not use no generic lemon abstract. It will not come out right. It will not taste like a 7-Up cake. It just won't. I did it one time because I couldn't find the McCormick's. I mean, this is a popular abstract. It does not stay in the store. You might have to order it online, but it does not. You can put as much of this in your cake as you want. You can put half a can of 7-Up, maybe a whole can. Just depending on how limited you want it, but I'm telling you. I very seldomly make these 7-Up cakes or my banana pudding because it's so good. I don't want to share it. I'm not saying that I'm greedy or nothing, but it's just too damn good. My kids can vouch for it. My mama, my brother, other people that have had it, friends. I'm just telling you. You want to start off slow. Make sure you get it all the corners, the sides. Mix everything well. You can pour this out, you go. You don't want it to get dry. So you know you gotta mix as you go. You're gonna get a little splat on your clothes or on your countertop. Just a little bit. Ain't no harm. You know, you just want everything to be smooth inside this bowl. You don't want no clumps, no lumps. You want to get all the cake flour, the sugar, and the butter. I'm going to show y'all. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Almost forgot I had macaroni in the oven. I'm coming back. I can't neglect my macaroni. Put that macaroni back in there, let that bake a little bit more. I did my greens yesterday. Got my ham and my turkey in there. I'm gonna do some cornbread in the morning. Got my dressing in there. Man, it looks so good. Put a little more 7-Up in there. A little more lemon extract. Put the top back on. Put the top back on there so it don't waste. You can smell the lemon. Churn that up real good. Got a little on my can. It's alright. A little on the countertop. That's to be expected. Got a little, little white residue on my shirt. Go ahead, eject that. My hands are clean, so. Man. It's ridiculous. And no, I'm not gonna put my finger back on that because y'all saw me lick it. No, I'm not gonna do that. But it's, man, I ain't even getting myself sick just eating this. But I'm gonna use a spoon. Get this off of here. I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to always ask me, do I want to taste it? And I'd sit there and try to eat as much as I could. Wipe around. You know, I like to clean up a little bit. I don't like to have no mess. Like I said, I like to clean as I go, you know, make things easier. Gotta wash my measuring cup, my mixers. I gotta use the spoon, get all this residue out. I ain't gonna waste this. Unplug my mixer. I'm gonna get my bundt pan out now though. Show y'all this. So when you putting your cake batter in your pan, you want to go around, make sure it's even. Oh, excuse me. Got a lot of little remnants left in the bowl. So we're just gonna try to get as much as out of here. We're gonna try to add that. We don't want to go to waste. You know, you can smooth it around. Make sure it's nice and even. Bam. Now, when you put your cake in the oven, you know, turn your light on so you can watch it. But you don't want to open it with no force and then close it with no force, because your cake can drop. Now, you just wasted, what, 25, 30 minutes in preparation. Now you got to get rid of it. We don't do stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and wash these dishes. Drink the rest of this 7-Up. My Malibu. And I'll be back. We're going to make this deep dish banana pudding. All right.